Hello, it's Wednesday the 25th of January and this week's challenge is the Rusting Factory. We have Ezekiel as our star hero, which is going to be really useful on a lot of these maps because he's brilliant. And we've got Warriors starting charged, so bringing Tyrese or Michonne along is going to be a good idea on a lot of them as well. Should be quite a fun challenge for most of it. Obviously there is one horrible map on here, which is two-way, and we'll get to that later. Also want to say a big thank you to Charlie, who has agreed to put her videos up on my channel as well. So keep an eye out for those. They'll be named Charlie at the end, so you know they're not mine. They also won't have the thumbnail like I do as well. But she gets hers up a lot quicker and sooner on each week. So whereas I tend to not. But let's get on with the weekend announcements. And this week we have reduced healing starting on Friday, and also double XP from kills. Been a while since we've had reduced healing, so that's pretty good. And double XP from kills if you're farming and need that XP to level up your survivors or gear, it's not a bad one, especially if you can get a double XP booster on it as well for 4 times the XP. So let's get on with the maps, and the first one is Kill Room. It's a kill of walkers. You've got 2 tanks in here with you, and if you go left or right behind the crates, there are 2 walkers waiting for you. So being able to stun them straight off is going to be a must. So hopefully you've got a Morningstar and a Warrior if we can do that. Tyrese is going to be helpful to chip away at their health, and also stun them again with a Morningstar if you have it. Probably in the middle section. You can take someone with fire because you still won't take fire damage, but you've got a massive selection of people you can use on that with 2 warriors, Shooter with fire, or Mercer to chip away the health even quicker, or Shane with fire to explode a load of them in one go. But yeah, that shouldn't be too much of a problem this week thanks to the star hero. On all these maps, don't forget that if you've got an assault with Rosita's assault rifle, you can stand them next to a walker, as long as it's not a Commonwealth, and you will interrupt it and anything that is in the area of attack from the assault rifle. And also another good one is scouts with the Mercer's Axe. You can stand next to something without fear of being hit. Next map is Through the Wire. Again, kill walkers, a couple of tanks, a couple of armoured, all start to the right, go and hit them all with Mercer, hit them with Yumiko, and have Zeke there to mop up anything. You can stand up close and personal with them with Zeke's assault rifle, as I said before. You aren't going to have any real worries on this map. Nice and straightforward at any level, really. So have fun with that. Just see how quickly you can do it. Challenge yourself to go as fast as possible on it. Okay, so next map is the locker. Oh, that's a terrible photo. Sorry. There's lots of lockers around the outside. You've got to open the correct free ones. So obviously it's going to be all of them most of the time. You've got an auto spawn in the middle and an incoming as well. So possibly using Zeke shown for threat reduction, and then Pizza Glenn for opening the crates with Mercer's Axe or an interrupt weapon. Should see through this one without too much of a problem. Yeah, I can't see it being too much of a problem. You could also take Huntsman Dara if you wanted, just to run past stuff and get the crates, hit them on the way, but I think 2 warriors is probably going to be your best bet on it. And the next map is Empty Hideout. This one there are only 3 boxes to open. There's one to the right, one straight in front of you, one to the top left. Same team as the last map, I would say. Tyrese instead of Michonne possibly. And run to the right with Pizza Glenn and back. Run straight up with the 2 warriors to stun anything up there. Then Pizza Glenn to open the top one, and then move to the left to open that one, and get to the exit. Should be out pretty easily on it. In case you do get split up, don't forget there is an exit on the left and the right hand side. So you can split your team up and get to the exit on either side of the map. Next map is two-way. So this is going to be the hardest map on the set. You've got 6 boxes, 3 on the left, 3 on the right, and you need to find 3 of them. If you're all on one side, you're incredibly lucky, and it's very rare, and it's what you're going to need when you get to sort of the end of Nightmare. There's a group of 3 walkers usually to the left-hand side, just around the edge of those crates, and a tank, 2 tanks on the board. Personally, I'm going to be going with Zeke, Tyrese and Beth on it, and just killing everything. Should be pretty doable. And then when everything's dead, just mop up the boxes as and when. Other teams you can take, Mercer in there, obviously, with the Rosita's assault rifle, and Pizza Gillen for opening those boxes. So yeah, that'll work quite well. Zeke, if you've got interrupt weapons, gives you a much wider variety of heroes you can use, so do have a play around with some of them. But this one is going to be particularly hard at the end of the maps when you've got the Commonwealth Walkers, because it is a very confined space, and when they're right on top of you, you are going to be going to have to find ways of dealing with them. I'm not quite sure what the answer to that one is at the moment, but hopefully it won't take too long to find out. So the last map is Opposing Forces, and this one is usually really difficult, but with Zeke in lead and a Rosita's assault rifle, which shouldn't be too much of a problem. The plan I'm going to be using is Zeke, Rosita with Rosita's assault rifle, and Huntsman Darrell with Mercer's axe. Trying to get it so you can get to the right hand side and have Rosita stood next to one of the Freemen and have the other 2 Freemen in the area of effect, so that when she gets hit, she interrupts the Freeman that hit her and the other Freemen don't move. The reason I'm using Rosita is once the gates open, I'm going to want to run her into the room, hit a load of walkers, and then use her extra action to get to the line. I'm going to want Zeke to be charged, and Huntsman Darrell can just run straight through. Whether it'll work like that, I don't know, but that's my current thinking on it. It may just be that any assault will do for that tactic. So just showing you here that there are 3 melee heroes, 3 melee Freeman on it, and getting them to line up how you want is going to be the bit that's the trick, but they do tend to follow a set pattern 90% of the time. There is a trick to it with free scouts. There's videos on my channel of that, but with Zeke lead, I don't think it's going to be as needed this time round. Well, thank you very much for watching. And if you like the video, please like and subscribe. Keep an eye out for Charlie's videos. Let me know. Leave comments on her video. She'll love to hear what you think. And I'll see you soon. Thanks for watching. Bye.